Okay, so today I'm going to be replacing the water filter in my GE refrigerator. It's time to replace it. It's been a good little while now, probably too long. I'm going to do a little review on this filter as we go along. I've been using these filters for over 3 years now, and they've never let me down. The water tastes really good. And here we are in my refrigerator, and you'll notice that I have marked on here with a marker which way to turn it, because sometimes I forget which way you're supposed to turn it when it's time to take it off, and you got to put a little pressure on this thing when you turn it, and I want to make sure that I'm not breaking anything when I'm trying to turn it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to support the top with one hand and turn the filter with the other hand, and it'll go down and then pull straight out. And then you'll notice I put an arrow also on this side with a marker to let me know when I need to stop turning, because the arrow lines up with that arrow. Then it's time to pull it straight down. So that helps me. Okay, now I'm going to unwrap the new filter, get it all straightened out. It's got a seal on the top, so that makes it double sealed, so I like that. Alrighty. Now, and just like on my other one, I'm going to make sure that I put that unlock arrow on there so I'll know which way to unlock it when it's time to do it again. And I'm also going to turn it and put my arrow in the correct place on the new filter. That way I'll know where to line it up at. Makes things a lot easier. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is that hole in the center in the top of the filter, I'm going to fill it with water. You can do this at your sink, or this is a little bit easier I find. Just get a container with a spout on it like this, and see you're going to gradually have to fill it up. The water is going to come up to the top of the hole, and then it's going to seep back down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on doing this until the filter is completely full, and we're going to keep on doing that. I'm going to fill it up, it's going to go down, fill it up, it's going to go down until I can't get any more water in there. Okay, it's seeped back down again. I'm going to put some more water in there. I'm just going to go through this process several times until I know that the filter is filled all the way up. Okay, and after I've got the filter full of water, I'm just going to match my arrows up, the one that I drew, to the arrow on the top of the canister. Going to support it with one hand like I did when I removed it. Going to push up. Got to push up kind of firm and twist at the same time. Then when you feel it seat, then you're going to turn it clockwise and push up at the same time until you feel it stop turning. And then you're all done. And you'll notice also right on here when I installed it and the dates. I can get it at a glance every time I open my refrigerator. That way I'll know when to replace it. I let this one go a little bit too long, but we're a small family and we don't use it. We don't use our water as much as a large family does. So I generally let mine go a little longer than probably the typical family, but they last a good long time. This one lasted us about a year, actually. And then we're not quite done. Before you drink the water, you're going to want to run several glasses of water through before you start drinking it. I generally run what's equivalent to about a gallon of water before I start drinking it. And that's mainly because it'll have a charcoal taste to it, and you need to get that out.